Okay. Couldn't stay away forever. Apologies if you hear water in the background. Um, the internet is a gift and a curse in the sense that it's great to have your hands at all this technology or all this information, and learn to process it and everything. Unfortunately, what it does is it kind of makes people centralized, doesn't it? It makes them more robotic in a certain way. In the sense that that everybody knows that, you have these clusters of folks. So you have folks that become MLs and they share things from Marxist.org, and they say, yeah, this is what I read. Or if you're a neoconservative, yeah, we're reading, you know, uh, I don't know, what's his name's book, or reading, apparently, the decline of the West, or yeah, decline of the West. What's his name? Apparently, I guess that's a neoconservative book in some ways. I was like, wow, really? It's unbelievable to me. Oswald Spengler, I guess, was a conservative that neoconservatives read, I guess, in some circles, I guess, or Machiavelli or something like that. Um, the internet is one of those, like I say, it creates these clusters of folks who they stay in their own little bubbles. And then, you get spurgs like me or other folks who see some BS post, particularly when they're like, oh, what's the most base country? And they have like, you know, Great Britain, Poland, and Ukraine. I'm like, Ukraine? Really? The one with, Azov Battalion, this and that. And of course, they're just like, Azov Battalion is just a minority, this and that. What about Mahalomador? And I'm just like, oh man, we're going to go through. It's like, and then I got hooked into that. Oh, it lasted for hours. It was a pitiful, cringe thread. Please don't look at it. Oh, it was awful. And then, of course, they decided to find some screenshot of me because I said that I was somewhat, because I called myself a Nazbol. And it was because that they're like, this you? And I said, it's like, oh, Yaki was a this and that. Oh, he was a neo-Nazi and this and that. It's like, you're dealing with Ukrainian collaborators. And they're just like, you realize that these arguments go nowhere. And, you're trying to find some, posts that will own them. And no, they're not going to be. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry for eating on a video, but it's just ridiculous when you get into these arguments and you realize it's just like, that's the nature of the internet. You can say, oh, Twitter sucks. And it's like you would still be spurging out on somebody on another site. It's like, yeah, you can blame Twitter for that and blame the way Twitter is set up. But you also have to take responsibility. It's like, I realized that was cringe. And luckily I was able to kind of somewhat smooth that situation out. They still don't care for me and whatnot, but I realized that you fall into the traps, right? But yeah, internet is something that has improved people's lives and made people understand culture and help them learn languages, help them find work. But in other ways, it's just like, maybe I should just say social media. Maybe I'll change the title of that. Yeah, social media, a gift and a curse. I'll put it that way. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do that. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. See you later. Goodbye.